I don't know. I know what you're doing. You're trying to make microscopic little holes in the shit that I didn't even give a fuck about 2 years ago. So how can I tell you the exact thing now when I really didn't give a fuck then?
If you're telling the truth, it shouldn't be too hard.
I'm a fucking... yeah, but goddamn, I've lied this whole fucking time, except for since arraignment. Since arraignment court, I've told you I've done it. I admitted everything I've done. I've been sentenced for it. Life in prison. Yet here I am, going over the same fucking story.
So when Trey came downstairs, which is what you told the judge when you pled guilty, he asked you for a cigarette. Is that what you told him?
Yeah, he did.
And that he pulled your lighter out of his pocket.
Yeah.
And that made you mad.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't want to argue.
But it upset you.
Yeah.
And then you went into the kitchen to get the plate of food that Amanda had put up for you. Right?
Yep.
And that you found out that he had eaten it.
Yeah.
So you got mad. And you told the judge that you decided to scare him, right?
Yep.
And you offered Trey a blunt, right?
I didn't offer him shit. I just smoked with him. Asked him if he wanted to smoke.
You asked him if he wanted to smoke, right? And you first went out to the back porch. And then you decided to go behind Cassie's.
To the garage.
To the garage. And then ultimately you went down to the spot, right? What's the spot?
This is the spot we've all been smoking weed at since we was kids. How they do it.
And that you all, when you got down to the spot, you all did share a blunt that Trey smoked with you. Is that a yes?
Yeah.
And that while you were down there smoking, Trey picked up a metal pipe.
Yeah, he was hitting the tree with it.
He was beating the tree with it, is what you told the judge, right?
I don't know what I told him. It seemed like I didn't talk to him that long, but yeah, what you're saying is right, yeah.
Okay. And then you told Trey, next time you steal from me, I'm going to treat you like a man.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then Trey said something about, well, then you'll have a problem with his dad.
No, he said, then you and my dad will have a problem, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's when you snapped.
Yeah, but he wasn't talking about me and his dad is going to get in a fight. It wasn't ever nothing like that. That motherfucker, he ain't no fighter. He was talking about it. Then what he does is he calls CPS and then gets me and Amanda in a bunch of shit. That's the problems he's talking about.
And that's when you snapped.
Yeah.
And you said you hit him and he went down. And when he went down, the metal bar was still in his hand. So you punched him to knock him down?
Yeah.
Is that how you knocked him down? Okay. And then the bar was still in his hand, but you stepped on his hand and took the bar out.
Yeah.
And then you hit him, and before you knew it, it was over.
Yeah, it's a good version, yeah.
That's a good version?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you said that you rinsed the pipe off in the water. The creek water down there? I need you to answer.
Yeah.
And that then you went to Cassie's and took a shower.
Right.
Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Because all your stuff was there, right?
Most of it.
Most of it. And you took the pipe and your clothes to a dumpster. Is that right?
Not that night, but yeah.
Not that night? Where'd you put them that night?
In the backyard.
In the backyard? And when did you take them to the dumpster?
The next morning, on our way to McNeely Lake.
On the way where?
To feed ducks.
At McNeely Lake?
Yeah.
So you stopped on the way to McNeely Lake to get rid of the bag.
Not just that shit, garbage, period. We didn't pay the garbage bill.
So you just had a car full of garbage.
Trunk full, yeah.
Trunk full of garbage. And in that trunk full of garbage were the clothes you wore when you murdered Trey.
Yeah.
And the pipe you used when you murdered Trey. And on the way to McNeely Lake with Trey's mother is when you stopped to get rid of it.
Yeah. I mean, why are you right behind the Mexican restaurant at the end of M?
Okay. And that was the statement that you gave the judge when you pled guilty, right?
Oh no, probably.
But that's not the first statement you've given, right?
No.
No, you've given...
I've lied about this whole thing until I got indicted and arraigned.
You lied until then?
Yeah.
You have given multiple statements to the police, right?
Yep.
You gave a statement to Detective Maroney on May 11th? The day that Trey's body was found?
No, it's to him.
To a female detective in
Oh,
Liberty
yeah,
High School.
yeah.
Excuse me. And on that day, yes, thank you. On that day is when you told Detective Maroney that you were sure it was the Bridgewood kids who did it, right?
Yeah.
You mentioned them a number of times, that first statement, didn't you? Is that a yes?
Probably, yeah.
And in fact, you told her that you'd bet your life that it was the Bridgewood kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.